This all goes back to the Food Safety Modernization Act, and this is an act that was passed back in 2011. And one of those rules within that act actually requires a lot of produce farmers, those farmers who are going to be producing produce intended to be eaten raw, they're going to be required to follow certain regulations. Okay, so farmers, they have to comply with their buyer requirements now, but the federal requirements come into play. So this definitely puts certain requirements at another level here in order for them to have a marketable product. We're talking about federal regulations here, and oftentimes when you talk about the law or those rules, farmers, growing up on a farm. I remember my dad and the dairy farm, when a regulator would show up on our property, we didn't want that guy there or that gal there, okay? So we want this to go smoothly and play more of an educational role. Let's teach the farmers why we have to comply with these regulations or why these regulations are so important. It's not just because we're throwing it out there trying to make their livelihood that much harder, but we truly want them to understand why this practice or why this rule can certainly, perhaps, hopefully, produce a safer product so that our our food supply in America can maintain or be safe. We maintain that safe food supply, but also, we maintain their business as well. So we don't want any farmer to go out of business. So that's why this On Farm Readiness Review is so important, because this is that education piece to helping our farmers comply with this rule. Thanks to Debbie Hamrick with the Farm Bureau, President Wooten for sure, as well as NCDA and NC State Extension. That's one thing about this OFRR. It's truly a piece where we now see that collaboration coming together. How we can truly work together to help our American farmer. And hopefully we not only see this in this country, but we bring this overseas to help the foreign farmers as well. But I do think this is a critical piece in helping our farmers stay in business. It's their livelihood, and NASDA, they've done a great job in rolling this out as well. OFRR, it's all about teaching that farmer why they have to do this, so that hopefully that we increase that education, we'll get more compliance, thus a healthier product as well. We keep our food supply safe.